Yo, so let's talk about the 5 pros of shooting film. As I told you guys before, I've been shooting film for about the last maybe 2-3 months, and I made a switch over from digital to film, and it's been pretty fun. It's been some ups and downs, and I've been trying to keep track of those. Pro number 1. I forgot. Hold on, let me check my list. Pro number 1, the process. It's like you get this whole process, loading your camera, setting everything up, the light meter, all the way down to the development process. For my buddy Jeff, man, he even has a dark room where he's sitting there, he's printing stuff. So that whole entire process is something. You don't get that with digital. It's kind of cut in half. Pro number 2. Pro number 2 is cheap equipment. So the reason why I got into shooting film was because I wanted a medium format camera. Medium format is for me, it was just a term that folks were throwing around because they did like commercial work, fashion work, whatever. It's like everybody shot out medium format. So I hopped on the medium format bandwagon, but with film. And man, when I say I got an amazing deal on eBay, bruh, I could never afford a medium format digital camera right now. The phase 1 system, come on, dog. Come on, man. Like, that's a car that's a nice car too, like a BMW. But I was able to get into the medium format film because the equipment was fairly priced. Number 3. So my buddy Jeff, he also provided this one. I'll put a link to his Instagram in the description. He's actually a pretty nice shooter. You guys should check him out. He told me it's the reliability on skill and not on technology. The reliability on skill and not on technology. And this is true because film gets you looking at images a whole different way, and it gets you approaching things a whole different way. You don't just set up and pop a shot off and look at the back of your camera and say, oh, okay, I need to adjust this, bring this up. No, you're pulling out tools like a light meter, or you're sitting here thinking about, okay, well, what film stock am I using because the type of day it is outside? Is it cloudy out? Okay, well, if it's cloudy out, then maybe I need to use some, ISO 400 versus using a 100, or depending on what time of day. I mean, that's just the real small side of me. You're talking about your composition needs to be on point. Take your time, think through your shots. I mean, for me, I get 10 shots. That's it. After that 10, I mean, I could pop on another back and burn some more film, but every roll I shoot, I got to develop. So, I mean, it is that reliability on skill and not necessarily on the technology. And on the technology side of that, I think what he was saying is that we rely so much on the camera so he can give us that auto exposure. Boom. Oh, here's what you should be shooting, especially guys that are using the auto mode. Like, come on, bruh. Don't call yourself a photographer and you pop in the auto every single time you get in a sticky situation. Nah, Slim. Just pull out your cell phone. Number 4. Number 4 for me is film stocks. You get these editing programs, they're trying to mimic these films. They're trying to mimic that Portra 400. They're trying to mimic the Ektars, the Fujis, all these other stocks. You have them. You basically putting a preset in your camera when you're shooting film. And I'm not the one to say, oh, this is better than digital. I'm not that guy. I'm not going to say that. But I'm just saying, off jump, as soon as you close that back, you have that preset in the back of your camera, basically. And you're shooting that original look. And you talking about the colors that pop off of that, they still haven't gotten it with digital. They still haven't gotten it in those programs. They gotten close, but you still got to go in there and tweak so much. But man, you get a nice clean slate with film. And number 5 is quality. Like that 5-star quality. No, I chose quality, not saying that film is better than digital. I'm not going to be the guy to say that. I think everybody has their lane and what they need to do. For me, quality is from start to finish quality. I think because I'm paying attention to my shots more. I'm thinking about my shots more while I'm shooting. I'm making those measurements. Like I said, the actual skill versus tech. I'm making those measurements with my light meter. I'm looking at my scene. I'm paying attention to composition. Like that increases my quality of my shots, as opposed to me just popping off shots like I used to with digital. And maybe that just made me a bad photographer with digital. But it's most definitely the quality of shots. I will say that I do like the image detail that I get with my medium format. If I really was to like send it to a guy with a barrel scanner and all that, a drum scanner and all that fun stuff, I'm sure I would get this crazy megapixel stuff, which I really don't care about. But it's just the detail that I really like, some of the separation, but it's really just the quality of from start to finish. I'm adding all this, it's a labor of love. I'm adding all this work into this thing to get this end result. And that's my top 5 for the top 5s of shooting film. I say go out, grab you a film camera. It can be any little cheap thing. Maybe not this, because I don't even know if they make film for this anymore. They don't. I know they don't make film for this anymore. But grab you something cheap and man, just start shooting and enjoy the process. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.